Hi there, sign of Cancer. This is Kim here to do your reading for you, your guys's, or your guys's next 48 hours. I'm just leaving it. The whole world's full of mistakes, and I have done some of them. So, Cancer, calling in your spirit guides and your angels. Let's get messages. It's for the greater good, always. For your greater good. And, of course, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Ooh, nice. I'm using the Journey of the Sacred Bee for your spread. We're going to pull a Celtic cross, and then we'll clarify, and then at the very end, I'll use some oracle cards from the Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle. These are nice cards. These are nice cards. Oh. Cancer on the bottom. Wow. Good. You know, because somebody has to have a good reading, and if it's going to be any sign, let's have it be Cancer. For real, most of the readings have been like, ooh, hard to even deal with, but 3 of Cups, abundance, celebration. That's good. 9 of Swords reverse, challenge, 4 of Cups. 8 of Swords is the root. The Ace of Pentacles is in the past. Page of Disc is in the reverse. There's the 3 of Wands. 7 of Cups. 5 of Swords in the reverse. 7 of Swords in the reverse. And 2 of Cups in the reverse. Oh, goodness. Okay, somebody is celebrating moving on. For sure. Moving on, let me say, figuratively. Not wanting to be part of a conflict. Seeing some kind of resolution or answer here, or finding an answer. The challenge is 4 of Cups, so it's what you can find inside yourself. Emperor in reverse. In the world, it's time for a new chapter, guys. It's time for a new chapter. So what we have to do is just figure out these energies that are here. The good thing in your reading is the energies that are mainly here causing you some issues are things that you can deal with on your own. There were things that maybe you put there yourself, maybe unintentionally. The 9 of Swords is really good because it's in the reverse, letting us know that you're letting go of negative thinking routines. You know what I mean? Of automatic negative thinking. Like that's just going. The 4 of Cups feels like there's some more work to do regarding you deciding what it is that you want. Page of Wands in the reverse is you're waiting for a message. It may be waiting for these Pentacles. I mean, your ships are coming in here with this 3 of Wands. But this card is definitely one of, yeah, waiting on news to come. The 8 of Swords is kind of like at the root of everything is... So, at the root of everything, there is a box that you're putting yourself into, with labels and messages to yourself saying you should think this way, you should feel this way, you should act this way, people should do that this way. All that crap is just is just a bunch of crap. It's all words. You find your truth. Don't ever let anybody else spell your truth out for you. This 8 of Swords is, you know, it's feeling guilty for things that are imaginary, for things that are not even real. So 8 of Swords could be some paranoia and feeling like that. Watch out, because the 8 of Swords easily can lead to the 9 of Swords, which, it being in the reverse, lets me know that you've already done the work to let go of a negative thinking. This thinking of, it's almost like what you're being pushed in to feel like, that you shouldn't be pushed to feel like anything. that's, it's feeling like manipulation when it gets to that point. It feels like manipulation. And it can be outside interference too, you know. I didn't think about that. 8 of Swords, interference. It can be like, you could look at the swords as being those things that are boxing you into having to think, feel, and act a certain way. And so it's almost like those swords were put there by other people. The 9 of Swords is the things that are put there by you. So this, I think you've got a handle on. Let's clarify this 8 of Swords. We definitely have Gemini energy strong, and then we have Cancer energy strong with your challenge, your energy. Queen of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, outside interference is what we're talking about. That's the name of the game. There is nothing but trouble with these people. I don't know. I haven't done that in a long time. I haven't said that. I always try to stay on the good side of these readings, but this is, for one, somebody who doesn't under this Libra energy, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, is somebody who truly is not in touch with their own emotions. They might make fun of somebody that cries or that uses their emotions. You know, they may look down on it. It's usually the way that the person was conditioned. Now, also, it could be something developed later on in life. You know, you have a traumatic experience. Sometimes our defenses put up a big block towards feeling anything anymore. And then we become that way. So there's a big call to not become too detached from your feelings. And it's also given me the feeling like something or someone is trying to get or be attached to you. And I don't know if you're seeing things clearly or not, because the 7 of Cups here is where you're feeling, and that is one of some confusion. But what I say about up to no good is because the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. And sometimes it can be doing something over again that's real loving. But, you know, sandwiched between these two queens that are not acting like queens. So this Queen of Pentacle energy could be a Capricorn energy. It's in the reverse. Somebody that's meddling, you know, that's interfering with your domestic things. That's kind of how I look at these. If it's a love reading, if this is, you know, a general reading for you, you may be very out of touch with your emotions. And it may be Spirit saying, hey, you need to open up to giving more, or being open to receiving more spiritually, because it could be a closed off thing. Or you should just have a Capricorn and a Libra around you that you just feel like are not being genuine with you. And you might be feeling pressured of how to think and feel by these people. If that makes sense. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles in the past energy. Well, we have a good thing, guys. We do have the Page of Wands coming in here, so that's excellent. We have the Magician here. So let me get another card, because I'm getting a message, but let's get another card. Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so while we get busy and distracted with what feels like drama, in the past, it would distract us to where we were not focused with our manifestations. And in return, we may not have seen all the opportunities were there, because, you know, it's one thing to say you will take an opportunity, but it's another thing to say, well, did you even recognize it? Because if you didn't recognize it, then you can't take it. And the Magician energy is here saying, you know, it's got your back, that you can create whatever you want to. But when we lose focus and we get hung on a narrow possibility, like one tunnel vision, which I think this either group of people or something like that is contributing to, it can steer us away from the opportunities that we're manifesting. And that is what I think is going on with somebody or some energy that's trying to almost derail. It's feeling like self-sabotage because of this Seven of Cups. Now, not all of you, but you know, some of you just feel like you have many options open to you, and you do. The Four of Cups is a challenge, so you may find yourself becoming bored easily, maybe even before an opportunity is present. But you're totally working on yourself. So what are you over with the Four of Cups? Or maybe you haven't gotten over it just yet. Maybe somebody is pushing you to the brink. Yeah. So this challenge is the King of Cups. It's you are really in charge of your emotions. And there is somebody trying to really sway and push on your emotions here. And I'm telling you, it's a really good thing that you are in charge. Because I see large and in charge. The only thing that I see that could be a block for your mastery would be what you're ingesting, or what there's too much wishful thinking instead of anything based in reality here. So the Page of Disc is in the reverse at the top. There's a way of doing something that wasn't working in the past, and it's not going to work in the future because it never worked. It never worked. It might have pretended to work, but it never really worked. You're creating something really new from this energy because we have the 2 threes. So I have really powerful manifestation, Empress energy, really strong. And I feel like a cycle is about to be squashed in its place. You know, definition of insanity. Keep on trying the same thing over and over and over. There will be a point where you just get completely over it. And I think maybe you're starting to see that clearly because we have the 5 of Swords here in the reverse. And that means that even if you're lured or trying to be lured into some kind of emotional response, I don't think you're not going to allow that. So let's clarify the page of Pentacles here. Yep. I'm telling you, there's the interference. This is the other people. Feels like a really specific reading. It almost feels like a personal reading here. Because this is, yet again, somebody trying to poke at you. Somebody trying to get you to, hey, won't you at least play this game? You know, kind of knowing that things are a game here. And you're not playing games. So you're not playing games and you're not partaking in any of the drama. I can tell you that. All right, the 3 of Wands is extremely good because it is about being open to receive. It is all about receiving what you've already creatively put into motion. And it's like you can see, take a leap of faith on your creativity here because there's something that you can expect to come back. If you put your energy into it, especially if it's for the good of all, then, you know, Spirit is going to match you 10 times what you're doing. And then, so expect more back, especially with this attitude of I'm staying out of the drama. That's a really smart thing to do. King of Cups, maybe Scorpio energy. This may be a Leo energy. That may be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So the 7 of Cups, the reason I said that could be what you're ingesting, it doesn't have to be liquid or anything. It's just, it can be whatever it is. It's like the spell of 7 cups where you get all kind of confused and can't see real clearly. Sometimes you could call them, beer goggles? Because I had my beer goggles on or whatever. It could have been something like that. I don't know. But so you're feeling slightly confused. I would say you're feeling probably slightly agitated and about ready to say, I'm over this. And kick the cup over with that 2 of Cups. Okay, 7 of Cups. So what is this? Alternately, this could be about your choices. It could definitely be about your choices. Look at that. And your choices are great. You're making some really strong decisions. Look, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. Your message is so clear. Your synchronicities are really strong. What you're doing is the right thing. You may find yourself leading towards exhaustion with this issue so that you're just over it. Not wanting to fight, not wanting to be lured. I'm almost feeling too like this Seven of Cups is coming across as I'm a little internally conflicted. Like I don't have these thoughts, I don't have these negative thinking, I have positive thinking, but there may be something that's still interfering, and it's like, at what point do things start changing to your thoughts? Soon, because the Three of Wands here is in the future energies, and that's excellent. So Five of Swords, clarify Five of Swords, please. Page of Swords in the reverse. Either you're going to have a hard talk with somebody, a very serious sit down. There's some more information that can come to you. I'm not seeing as being withheld from you. I'm seeing it as don't believe everything that you hear, because you're being, in some sense, you're being lured to conflict. But I feel like you can really spot that out. There might be an internal conflict, but there's definitely something that you can spot. Your intuition is really on point. And there may be some of these things that you even predicted, truly. So it's feeling like your power is very strong here in this reading. And let me tell you, Cancer is over anybody interfering with their manifestations. I think that's absolutely the truth. Three of Cups, you're going to be celebrating. You are. So the Seven of Wands is, it's in the hope or fear, and it's in the reverse. Let's clarify it first. Let's go ahead and clarify it. Whoa. Yeah, you're not fighting for a partnership anymore. You're not going to fight for someone anymore, because you're better off being completely the self-reliant, independent person that you are. Now, this could also be what you think about comes about, and maybe you've been hoping for a big financial windfall, effortlessly achieving something. I think that's also being represented here. Leo, Virgo energy, lots of money, good money, money's coming. Can trust yourself and your independence here. Okay, the outcome. Well, we have both now. The Three of Cups in the reverse. I almost get this is like that person in the group that doesn't want your 10 cups, like doesn't want you to see you enjoy your 10 of cups. Because here's the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Cups in reverse could be hurtful gossip. It could be a friend betrayal, and it can definitely be, like I said, being lured into a fight but not wanting to. There could be an overdoing it when it comes to drinking or drugs or spending or something overindulgent, something like that. Just be careful with that. With the Three of Cups in the reverse, there could be, celebration that goes on too long. The Two of Cups is in reverse, so there's just a feeling of there's just a feeling of you not really wanting to waste your time. Two of Cups, please, in the reverse. Two of Cups, please. There you go. Because you're large and in charge. You're the Emperor energy. You come out as the strong one. You come out as the one in the outcome, the one person that has their head on straight, that knows which way they're going. you come out to be the one that doesn't make a move based in fear, but moves forward with good strategy and a winning strategy at that. And you don't fear anything here. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. So expect this three of wands. Expect there to be some kind of crappy gossip and some kind of thing going on with some friends. You'll be celebrating when you do make a move away from this drama. You'll be celebrating. Just don't over celebrate, and don't be resistant to changes when they come. When the signs and synchronicities start balling up and saying, look, we're giving you the message so loud and clear that now it's just a point of like, or do you want to listen to it or not, Cancer? Ooh, okay. Wow. Somebody's got soulmate energy that they are calling in right now. Maybe, and that might have to do with vibration match too. Look at that, 76, soulmate. This relationship is a match made in heaven. So you know there's going to be some things about it, about somebody being jealous. I can see that. 77, generosity. Giving from your heart with no strings attached is what's needed right now. Core values, follow your heart and make your values a priority. 22, creative projects. It's time to get things done. Make your creative projects a priority right now. Number 1, speaking up. Your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. Then we have number 3, self-love. You are learning that your capacity to love others is directly related with your ability to love yourself. 16, my favorite one, approval. Choose to approve of yourself. Others will too. I don't think you even need to worry about that part. And then number 5, you're awakening. You are no longer letting people dictate or run your life for you. And you're definitely no longer letting people try to lure you into conflicts or drama. All right. And that is what I've got for you all. Thanks so much for joining me, Cancer. Sending you love and light as usual. Bye.